my little dinghy!
Aha! Headed into Neverland Bay to pillage and plunder? Maybe kill a shadow along the way?
Certainly not!
Then what were you doing?
I'll not tolerate questions from an upstart elf child! If I wish to lurk about by the light of the midnight moon, then I shall do so. I'm Captain Shaw, and I answer to no one! Ha 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 ha! Aye! He's right! It's none of ye business. What are the captain's been doing at a flower shop? I told you two bumbling blockheads not to say anything.
But why would a villain like you buy flowers?
I don't wish to talk about it.
Oh, I know. Captain Sharp is in love.
Silence! You green-tinted numbskull! What do you know of love? You are incapable of such emotional depths. Besides, what are you? An elf? A man? Some kind of hobbit? Don't you have some magic ring you need to throw in some volcano? Why, I can't even figure out your gender. I can't tell if you're a womanly man or a manly woman.
Let me see this. It's a receipt from the flower shop. A dozen roses, and it has the time printed on it. Your story checks out. You and your, what's the politically correct term? Buccaneer scum are free to go.
Pirate profiling? Shame on you, sir. Shame on you.
Does this mean I can go too?
Wait a minute. Who is she?
Brenda Brooks. We got two bed sheets, leprechauns, pixies, and all things fantasy.
Brenda lady? Is that you, my old friend?
What?
So you do know each other.
I don't know him. I've never seen him before in my life.
That's what they all say.
You lived in London, next to that giant clock tower. Why, you helped sew my shadow back onto my feet.
And now it turns out you had a relationship with this shadow? When did you stop seeing him?
I did.
Aha! Sounds like a confession to me. I'm going to get a pen and paper. I want you to write all this down for me.
But I didn't do anything. I'm innocent.
Don't worry, Brenda lady. I believe you. You are always so kind to me and the lost kids. But tell me, how did you get so old and grumpy?
No! I'm not old, and I'm certainly not grumpy. It's just, I can't seem to figure out how I arrived in this strange and dangerous world.
Oh, it's not dangerous. Not when you're with me, of course. But sure, if you were by yourself, you'd be mercy to the stormy elements and all the wild beasts of Neverland. Not to mention the ferocious islanders that inhabit this mystical island.
Islanders?
Yes, and aboriginal people that are as clever as they are diabolical. But don't worry, I can out-trick any trick the tropical tribe would dare to try. Fear not. You're safe with me and my trusty dagger. We're doomed!
What about your trusty dagger?
It's actually made of licorice. Would you like a bite?
Bring prisoners to volcano-sided island. The volcano side of the island is sticky over there. Why don't we ever go to the flowery side of the island? I like the flowery side of the island.